Hello, hello, and welcome to the podcast about nothing. It's your homeboy E. Happy Sunday. Checking in with all my fellas. What's good, B? What's good, Brandon? How you doing, brother?
I can't call it, man. Can't complain.
Oh
Another
yeah.
Sunday. Let's get to it.
All right, my man Cam. How you doing there, sir?
Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Chilling. How y'all doing?
All right. Now you little jet, little, you know what I'm saying, because the Eagles is playing right now, so you
Yeah, I
trying
was
to.
about to say you about to say the Jets. We about to
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
serious problem.
I was about to
You
say the
disrespect my
Eagles, but
squad.
yeah, but I had talked about why the Jets was called the Jets earlier, so sorry that was on my mind. That was a
Oh,
question,
okay.
but
Nah, it's all
yeah,
good.
nah.
Fly
All
Eagles
right,
fly,
all
baby.
right, all right. And homeboy Rome, what's going on, Chef? How you doing there, brother?
Yo, what's going on with y'all? I didn't get to talk to y'all much in pre-production. We really got to start recording pre-production.
Yeah, we really do. We did say we would start doing that just so we can get some of that behind the scenes footage. But ladies and gentlemen, just know that behind the scenes it goes down. Sometimes we be really, what I'm saying, turned up, and then sometimes it be really on some. It's a chill Sunday type thing. I think we really on some chill Sunday this Sunday. So it's good to see you fellas. I'm happy to be here. We got some fun topics to talk to everybody about. We're really excited for another wonderful episode 18. Hey, come on, y'all, man. Episode 18, we really out here. We doing the thing. We trying to keep you guys entertained. So, make sure you to like, share, and comment. We're here on Sunday at 9 o'clock. We ready to get it in. Some of us is sacrificing some of our favorite sports. So, we want to make sure, you guys are following and tuning in and having fun with us. So I want to kick it off today, and I want to start with something that we talked about earlier. Now, this is something that guys do. We kind of look back and look at some of what we consider some of the most beautiful women in our time, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and we say our time, talking about like when you was like 18, 19-year old, you know what I'm saying, 20 in your, younger days. These were the girls that was like the hottest of the hot, the dopest of the dope. And we looked, you know what I'm saying? We looked at these women and we really, enjoyed them. And then there was some that even when we was younger, like I can think back to like when I was in middle school, like there was some beautiful ladies out there. So what we wanted to kind of play around with amongst each other as a fun amongst fellas was a ratings game. So let's go ahead and play around behind this. Cam, I'm gonna let you introduce this one today.
Okay, you gonna put all the pressure on me? Nah. Oh, so there's been this picture going around the internet that has and features kind of some of the hottest women characters from TV shows or actresses of the late 80s, early 90s throughout I think even going into the early 2000s. Um and I know that at least everybody I talked to had a crush on at least probably a good 90% of this roster. So what we gonna try to dissect to figure out, kind of just go around and get everybody's opinions on is I want everybody's top three off of this list. And I do have a picture for y'all in case y'all have not seen the image. Um yeah, so as you can see, a lot of the more iconic women of the 90s, 2000s, especially if you grew up watching the TV shows and things that we watched. So y'all want me to go first with mine?
Yeah.
Or
Go
okay.
ahead, go ahead, kick it off. Like
So
so. All right, so I know, like, for those people who may not be as familiar, whatever, with all of these ladies, like we may have to give a little bit of context on some of them. But we're gonna do them in numbers, and when you select your numbers, you gonna kind of give a little detail on them, right? Okay.
all right, that's cool.
All right, let's go.
That's cool, man. All right, so I'm gonna go straight out the gate. My number one, which I've been going back and forth with this one, but my number one solidified. Number two, Topanga. Um, it's
Topanga from Boy
Boy
Meets
Meets World.
World. Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes,
The
sir.
love interest of the main character. All right, all
Yes.
right. Shout out to the homeboy Fred Savage.
Yeah. So for me, Topanga was everything. Like she embodied everything. Was real cool, down to earth, chill, super smart on the show. Absolutely gorgeous. Even to this day, still just fine, just to be fine.
Right.
Um,
All right, who you guys
uh,
your number two?
my number two, See, this one's a toss up. I'm gonna go number 5, Reagan Gomez from she was on Parenthood.
Reagan Gomez. All right. Parenthood. All right. All right.
Just I don't know. She was the sole reason I watched that show. I ain't gonna lie. Don't ask me anything else about the show because I couldn't tell you. Yeah, so Reagan Gomez was my number 2. And then my number 3 will have to be Ashley Banks, man.
Ashley Banks, yes.
Man.
Okay.
Like
number 3.
Y'all might notice a little trend between 3 and 5, very similar in appearance, how they carried themselves and things like that. But Ashley was just dope when she got older and started coming into her own personality and all that stuff. And Ashley was it for me. So that would be my top 3.
All right. So Cam shot 2, 5, and 3. All right. So who got that next? We're gonna go ahead and pass it over to my man Rome. All right, well, hold up, but we're gonna go to the comments to see my man Wit was good. He's picking number 2, Topanga number 9, which is Lisa
Turtle.
Yep. Lisa Turtle, aka Lisa Voorhees. Was that
Mark Voorhees?
Mark Voorhees, right? Okay, yes, right. Listen, the only Voorhees that I think that I would actually deal with, and then number 10 is Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, all right. From the Cosby Show. So we wanna jump over to Chef Rome. Who you got on the chopping block?
All right, I'm gonna go from 3 to 1. 3 to 1. We're gonna go with number 6.
Number 6. All right, so
Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash just fine. She may not be the brightest, but I mean, she.
All right, hold on, wait.
Is that Stacey Dash?
No, that's not. Number 6 is not.
That's not Stacey Dash. That's why I was confused. Like,
I was waiting for a second.
Nah, she trashed and everything.
No, that's not. No, we didn't. She didn't make that. Yeah, Stacey Dash. Wait, hold on. Wait, real quick. Stop.
Well, man, I'm at 11. Then Stacey Dash got that.
No, stop it. No, stop. You don't get that. Stacey Dash. Cam, do you recall who number 6 is?
I cannot remember her name, but she played in. If it's who I think it is and it looks like her, let me pull that up. I can find it real quick.
Okay, I know you'll work on that. All right. In the meantime, no, you cannot add Stacey Dash, and already, guys, you already know this happens probably every show. 10,000 lashes in a row. He always earns lashes for playing stepping out of pocket. Oh, Maya Campbell.
Mia Campbell.
Mia Campbell. All right, thank you, watchers, thank you, fans. Right, you guys keep us honest. All right. Thank you, Johnny My Liege. It's always wonderful to have you here. Yes.
Yep, she was on the show.
It wasn't. Yes, with the L. I can't remember what it was, but yes, she's dope. But that's your number. That's your number 1. That's your number 3. All right.
No. We're taking her off the list now.
No.
I wanted Stacey Dash.
No, it's locked in. That's locked in.
No.
I love it. You guys are so great.
That's exactly what you want from Stacey Dash. That's
so
what
here
you're looking for.
We got to go with number 7 as number 3 now.
Okay, so Karen
Parsons.
Yeah, Karen Parsons.
Karen Parsons.
Hillary.
Hillary Banks.
Yeah, she was that bougie, sexy, like
ditzy.
Yeah, like oh man,
debutante.
Like, you listen? Your game had to be so damn good.
No, it didn't.
Or you just had to have some money.
There we go.
Or you had to have some money. Because remember, Jazz almost got her.
No. Jazz tried to wear her down. There's a difference. Okay?
Jazz almost got her.
Listen. If anything continues to rub up against anything, something gets worn. Okay. Okay.
You would have had a better argument with Ice Pick.
Yeah,
he came to town.
Yeah, Ice Pick actually went on date.
Jazz got her on a date.
Man, Jazz.
That was a pity date. You know that.
Man, listen. All right, look. All right,
And she started to fall for him.
moving on past your number 3, okay? Because we're not gonna get stuck on your number 3.
All right. Denise Huxtable.
Okay.
Lisa Bonet.
Number 2.
Huxtable.
All right.
So my favorite black sitcom of all times is starring, and she's not on this list, and I wish she was.
Okay, so
Where
what?
are we going with this? Where are we going?
What? Lisa Bonet, number 2.
It's a different world.
Okay, all right. I mean, a different world would have been great. I mean, I like Jasmine Guy. Hey, yeah.
I wanted Jasmine on the list.
I mean, Jasmine Guy would have been nice, but she didn't make this cut. So we're gonna deal with the 10 we got. All right, I'm gonna need you to give me your number 1.
My number 1, which I feel like it's gonna be almost top rated number 1. And it's gonna piss a lot of women off.
Oh my god, you gonna pick the number 2.
It's
You better not.
Goddamn it.
Yeah, okay. There it is. Bring it home. Bring it home.
Oh, great. Okay.
Bring it home.
All right. So,
well, listen, Topanga's piqued my interest in white women completely.
oh wow, we went there. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes,
Topanga
that
was
is
my first white
Cam's.
girl crush.
That is Cam's fine Asa.
I don't know what an Ace is, but I got it. I got the gist.
So Topanga's your number 1. All right. So we got a lot of Topanga lovers in the house today. So we're gonna move over to the homeboy BR and Dan, who is about to lay it down. Brandon, this is your chance to give us your top 3, and you can do it in the order like Rome did or like Cam did, whatever way. Let us know.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3-1. Like I said, this is probably gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't care what nobody says. This was my childhood. I've watched Power Rangers for a long time. You feel me? So, so Kimberly is number 3 for me.
Oh, this is number 4. Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, is coming in third.
Pink Ranger was every kid's, everything back in the day.
I was a Trini fan. I was Trini.
See, I wanted the Pink Ranger. I wanted what Tommy had. You feel me? So, hey, it is what it is.
All right. He said, "I want the Pink Ranger." All right.
He ain't talking about the Dragon Zord.
Oh, okay. All right. I wonder what they morphed into. Okay, so listen.
He wanted to hit her with his dagger.
Wow.
All right, thank you. I do not want to be canceled or sued by what is it, Sabian or Sabian? Yeah, I don't want to be sued by them. So let's continue. Who is your number 2 then?
All right, number 2 is going to have to be Hillary. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact.
All right.
You know
Hillary.
what I'm saying? Yeah, she was ditzy. She was this. She was that. But she was fine as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was everybody's dream girl. And number one, I gotta go Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Right off rip.
Ashley.
Ashley,
Okay. Number 5.
Fresh Prince was one of my favorite shows.
No, number 3.
Okay, Ashley, number 3. All right, 3. Gotcha.
She, Fresh Prince was the show, man. That's why both from that same family has to be top 2. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let me run these back. Let me run these back. So Cam, you had number 5.
Number 5.
Number 3,
Ashley Banks, yes, sir.
and number 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Dolores, yes, sir.
Okay. And then Rome, you had number 10 and number 7
Well, 7,
and number 2 and 2. Okay. And Brandon, you had 4, 7,
Yep.
and
Go number
three.
3.
Okay. So I see that we've leaned heavy into 2 and 7 so far, and then Lisa Bonet has been like on the list quite a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with mine, and let me go ahead and give with his grace. Yes, sir. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm gonna go ahead and go with number 1 is my number 3, Laura. She absolutely
Trash.
what she was trash. Hold on, wait. She was trash. She was trash for Steve. Okay?
No, she was
She was trash
trash,
for
bro.
Steve. She was trash for Steve. Okay.
Listen.
All right, listen.
Max was finer than Laura.
Listen. Any way it goes, for me, I'd have been able to make that work. You know what I'm saying? She's not my number 1, she's my number 3. Okay. Her dad was a cop. I would have been able to make that work. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in there. I'd have been the dude getting caught with the handcuffs on in dad's bed. And we would have been, and I'd have been in the show forever. Okay. I would never been out. Okay? Steve would have been watching me get married. Okay. Like, that's the way that shit would have went. All right, now that's because I like the controversy. My number 3 is number 1, Lamar. Because I know she wasn't gonna get picked, so I'm sorry. All right.
Hell no.
So my number 3 was a throwaway. My number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Lark Voorhees. Number 9,
Lisa.
Lisa. Lisa was awesome. She was a loyal friend. She was a committed girlfriend. She was fashionable, smart. Like she was awesome. She was probably one of the best girls that we've seen in these types of high school things. She was put together and very balanced. Like she didn't really have a lot of drama and family issues and stuff. She was put together. So
you
I always like that.
stalkers.
What you say?
You like all the girls with stalkers.
Of course. I mean,
Okay,
if your girl ain't
alright.
been stalked before, then she ain't worth shit. Okay, that's just how I see it. Okay. And there's no point in even acting like, you know, I'm not going to be on the same page as my most of my friends, because we have a lot of the same and similar traits, and that's why we're friends. So number 2, Topanga is my number 1 because
Hey.
OMG.
Oh, let's
As
put
a
it back.
kid-
Better disappointed.
Say that again real quick. Say that again so
As a
everybody can see your face.
kid, number 1, my number 1 is Topanga, because
There
as
it
a
is.
kid, when we were introduced to young girls who were interested in boys, she was probably the most direct that showed that she was interested in a boy and did the things that we all now as men value in women as a little girl. So now at 42 years old, of course I can look back and be like, Topanga was the shit. I just wonder like if there was like a Topanga factory or something, like, you know what I'm saying? On top of the fact that, you know, I'm African American, man, you know, I'm gonna be honest, like we like unique names, and that name was very unique, and she had a very unique look. So hands down, we go ahead and give the shots out to Topanga as our winner. This is a hypothetical thing that we know that some of us are in relationships or people may care about our opinion. So this doesn't really matter. We don't really care what we really didn't care that much, but we just wanted to have some fun with it. And besides, these are pictures of these women years from now. If we would have done this and showed all of their pictures now, we may have different choices. So
Topanga's still fine.
Still, bro. She coming to a convention here
listen,
in
I need
Columbus
y'all-
in December.
listen, I
I'm
need y'all
going and
to-
shooting my shot.
Okay,
I'm going to shoot my shot.
you shoot the shot.
Okay.
All right, Topanga, just know my man Cam is coming. You may be on the podcast. We welcome you. All right, so we're gonna move on into our next topic, which we were having a little fun. The question came up online of who is a bigger star, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to my homeboy Brandon to let him introduce this particular segment on who you think is a bigger star between who and who.
Taylor Swift and the king of pop, Michael Jackson. This is not even a question. This is not even a discussion. Like Michael Jackson is who your parents introduced music, how they introduced music for you. Like Michael Jackson is everything to pop, to music, to everything that has to do with the genre of of every music scene that there is. So you can't really. I don't even know a Taylor Swift song. I don't know.
Okay, so you may not be the right person to be answering this question.
I know. Shake It Off.
Okay.
Go ahead, sing it. Sing it one time. Sing.
I thought that was Mariah Carey.
Oh
Shake It Off. Shake It Off. That's all I know.
She do got it. Mariah Carey do have a Shake It Off song. It was on like the
Trash.
Emancipation of Mimi album or something like that. But not that one.
Okay. So all right, B. I mean, I'm glad to have your opinion. You don't think that Taylor Swift is as big a star as Michael Jackson? Okay.
I mean, probably in the Caucasian community, maybe. I don't see any black person or any other ethnicity say, yeah, you know, I'm bumping at Taylor Swift. So
I'm not here to argue. I'm just the moderator. Hey, so let's go ahead and give a shout out to my man Chaz. Yes, the question of who is this was an online topic. There was a video that was around it where it was covered on different social media platforms where this question came up, and we are asking the question as well in order to ask the validity of why I asked the question, because we find it funny and entertaining, because I think we're all going to come to the same conclusion. But this will segue to another question. So I'm going to come over to you, Chef Rome, and let you chop into this. Do you think Taylor Swift is as big of a legend as Michael Jackson?
I want them to take Taylor Swift off the damn TV when I'm trying to watch football.
I need you to stop.
No, he right. He right.
I don't give a damn about Taylor Swift. I'm trying to watch this damn game.
Okay.
Stop panning to her. I don't care about the little dumbass handshake she did today. Stop this shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, you gotta see the handshake.
No, I don't.
yeah, with Brittany, with Patrick Mahomes' wife. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, Taylor Swift is not and will never be as big as Michael Jackson. Mike Jack was that. Has Taylor Swift made anybody pass out from standing there? Have mass people just start passing out? Because Mike has made mass people just pass out from just standing there. I saw all them little Asian people just dropping.
I don't like the way you're talking to me right now, Rom. It's like, so, I'm gonna need you. Wow. I'm gonna need you to not be going that far and putting the Messiah Michael piece up against Taylor, because it was already a mountain for her to climb to even be. This conversation was unbalanced as it was. Now you put him on the Messiah status. I'm gonna move on, Cam. Your choice is made, Cam. Do you think there's a possibility? All right.
Oh, I mean, a possibility, yes. Do I personally think she is? No.
Okay.
Her music don't resonate with me, but to the masses right now, she's up there. I think her concert did better than Beyonce's right now, if I'm not mistaken. So if we're talking like right now, she is probably the biggest name in music, in pop, or whatever that space is that she occupies. She's definitely the biggest name in it, but she's not doing right now.
Nah, them Swifties is crazy, bro.
Yeah, Swifties
right now,
is crazy, bro.
I would say yes right now.
Listen. I did
between her and Beyonce.
I didn't even know there was a Swiftie. I didn't even know Drake.
Beehives and Swifties, bro, is real.
It's real.
Listen, is she bigger than Drake right now?
Bro, we ain't comparing Drake. We're comparing Michael Jackson, okay? I'm going to need you to stay. Hold on, wait.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying that she might be.
10,000
I don't think she's bigger than Drake.
No.
I'm saying she can't get what you call it. I don't think she's bigger than Drake.
We're not comparing Drake. We didn't get a Drake video comparison.
No. What I'm saying is, Cam said she might be close to Mike. I'm saying that she's not even bigger than Drake. I don't think.
Okay. All right, listen.
First off, I never said she might be close to Mike. Those was not my words.
Not my word. That's the reason why you got all those lashes. No, he didn't. That's why you got all those lashes. No.
You said
He said
maybe.
no. He spoke to who she is in the current time.
He
and who
said
she-
maybe.
He said there's a possibility she can get there because that's what I kind of pose as a question. But then he did state that is she bigger? No. He cleared that up first, but then he went on to say that due to her heavy attendance and that her crowds are selling more and that she is probably one of the hottest artists now.
Listen,
I agree with that.
she's the buzz of the football world right now. Drake ain't never, in any point in his career, been the buzz of the football world.
Has he ever done a
Taylor
Super Bowl?
Swift is.
When Toronto won
Basketball.
that shit, man, you can't say that.
Basketball.
Okay,
Basketball.
Okay,
But he
during the
didn't say.
Toronto series,
Wait,
he was there.
wait,
in Toronto,
stop it.
yeah.
So stop. No,
But-
this is one thing. Wait, this is one thing we don't do on this podcast. As all on here, this man said football.
I
Then you
did.
switched to basketball. Shut up, okay? Here's your lashes.
I did.
No.
Take your
You
lashes.
comparison.
No,
You get comparison.
you can't move the goalposts. Okay, you want more lashes? You gonna be in the corner. I need you to stop.
No,
Okay.
you can get a comparison.
No,
That's it.
no, we're not. We already in a comparison. Let's not get into a comparison of a comparison inside of a comparison. Okay, like we're already doing one. I'm going to. Do you need more lashes? Right?
Give him a couple more. Just a couple more.
Okay, wait. I just need. All right, just need to rest my mind for a little bit and relax and be free. Because you now rocking with the one that your homeboy eat. I'm gonna slap you, bro. So stop.
It's only because she's dating Travis Kelce.
And that's true.
It's kind of both ways. It's kind of both ways.
She is a big star.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't take that away from her. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna answer my
If she
side of
wasn't
the
dating
question.
Travis Kelce, if she wasn't dating Travis Kelce, she wouldn't be at no football games, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
That's
It
true.
doesn't.
But the focal point at those
is
football games
music.
is on her as well.
It is. But
Like, every shot is her. Every in between commercial break is her. NFL is literally capitalizing
On her being
off
there.
of her being there,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
shows
just being
how
in the stand.
big she is.
Yeah, that would be like Beyonce going to a game every game.
Mhm.
She
She
would be
be at
on
the
the screen.
basketball games with Jay-Z. Don't nobody give a damn about what Beyonce be doing half the time.
So to my point,
Thank
that
you.
just shows
Thank
how
you.
big
That's-
Taylor Swift
that's-
is right
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you falling for my trap.
No,
Um,
it's not even that because, like you said, we know this is the situation that we're talking about. But
we are talking about.
I
We're,
know.
he's using this as validity
know.
for her stardom.
I'm a reserve judgment.
Okay, so I mean, we already have your opinion. You said she's not as big as a star as Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
but I got more to say, but I don't want to get.
Okay,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
we
the-
can
I want
continue.
the podcast to be shutting us
We
down.
can-
for what I want to say.
We
gonna
won't
shut
get
it
that
down.
down. All right, hold on. Let me give mine. I definitely agree that Taylor Swift is a star. She is not a legend like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is still one of the most sold artists of all time. Thriller, after all of these years, is probably still one of the most sold albums of all times. The Beatles, Michael Jackson, like they're at the top of the list. And until she can exceed their record sales and everything that they've done as far as like, record accomplishments, it's not a viable question. So it's fun that people want to ask that question. And I know that she's very popular right now due to, sports and the fact that she is a star, but it takes a lot more to be the king of pop. And with that, we're going to move on because, we all agree that Taylor Swift is not as big as Michael Jackson. Now, how we feel about Taylor Swift, we can do another subject and all of that later. But I want to take you guys into a dream world. And in this dream world, somebody is able to versus Michael Jackson. I'm going to ask y'all who you think can verse Michael Jackson. Cam, who you think?
Damn it. I mean, the only one I would want to see is Prince.
I can agree with that.
That's the only
I can
one
agree with
wanna
that.
see
That
is
would be the
Prince.
dopest. That would be the dopest verses ever.
Ever.
It would be. I don't.
Instrumentation, the
Hey, listen.
performance. Oh my goodness, what?
We're gonna go to Rome's Messiah, Michael, and then like add Prince's sex demon life, and then like the two energies. If you were in between those two energies as a regular human, you might morph into a Nephilim or something.
Could you imagine watching them do Dirty Diana versus
I could not.
Darling Nikki? Not Darling. What's the name of the song? Was it Darling Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine that battle? Come on, man.
That would be amazing. Okay. That's a hey. Look, that right there is one for the ages. All right, Brandon, who do you think versus the King of Pop, Michael Jackson? It can be a man or a woman.
What about a ghost?
It can be a ghost.
Because there is no one that can
Said Casper. First off, you said there's nobody that can go against, and then you say Casper. That man ain't never in his life dropped an album, a record.
He's a ghost, man. That's my point. I'm just saying. There's
You
no
can at
way
least
you
do
can get
somebody
Mike.
in there that has a song.
I mean, Brandon, I'm just gonna go ahead and omit your answer and insert Pootie Tang because that was the equivalent.
A booty tang battle would be crazy.
Yeah, that was the
Crazy.
equivalent of your
I would-
answer.
Tie on the run it down.
Honestly, I would
But the
say
sign, yo,
I would
give me
say
time on the
Prince,
run it by.
Prince could probably be the only one.
Yeah.
That's a good one, but it's
Yeah,
that one. You can't. I don't know. You can't touch Mike, man.
Okay, can't touch Mike. Prince, the only one. All right, Rome, you in agreement?
Yeah, it's definitely Prince. Yeah, it's
Okay. All right. Thank you, Win. Because I definitely would agree.
They got a point.
Mike versus Mike would be very interesting, but unfortunately, I think the white Mike would take out the black Mike because you'd have to remove his whole catalog with the Jackson 5.
Everything from
You'd have to remove his whole catalog with the Jackson 5, so he'd be in trouble.
Well, no, he can do his catalog with Jackson 5. It's white versus black. He can do his catalog.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I don't know.
It would be pretty much everything. What Thriller
Jackson 5
down
to, like,
versus
Thriller,
everything bad up.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the battle.
Okay, I mean that would be interesting. Okay, I can see that. That would be very interesting.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, shut your mouth. Okay, what I tell you?
Listen, what the hell you and Brandon been drinking today? Like, what y'all been sipping on? Because y'all in alignment right now. Tom Fuller, you know.
It's a versus, so they can verse in skin bleaching. You know, just gotta be about music.
Hey, you want a 5-minute timeout? Mute your mic for the next 5 minutes. Timeout.
Oh my God! Hold up.
What are we doing, people? What are we doing?
All right, Rome. Unfortunately, I have to do this to you. I normally don't play this sound, ladies and gentlemen, but this is for him today. Rome, you're in the corner. Okay, you just lost the life. Okay, you lose 2 more, and your ass gonna need to continue. You're gonna have to hit the start select, up down, left, right, AB select, start again. Okay, that's what I'm going to hit your ass with a restart. All right, so I agree. Prince is probably the only person, record for record, song for song, that would ever be able to stand up against Michael Jackson if we're talking about catalog. And I definitely think that it would be interesting to put the time skip. I'm calling it the time skip Mike versus the young to pre-skip Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like before he came out of the hyperbolic chamber and needed it needed the gel blood. So now it was interesting. Now someone did pose, do you think he who must not be named
nameless.
he who shall remain
Nameless.
the nameless one. He who shall be remained. We do not speak the name, though we do not skip past the songs. See what I'm saying?
Listen
like,
to the music.
He who we shall not say we listen to, but still continue to listen to, versus Mike. Now I've heard that there is a potential a battle here. And I would start off by saying, when you think about catalog and longevity, and then what has been written and produced and co-starred, if you take the full catalog of the musical Voldemort, you would really, you would really have a good battle against who we would consider the Harry Potter of music. I mean, he really was like the Harry Potter of music. He was scarred by some of the things that he did, you know, and by his father, and somebody tried to take him out when he was little. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike lived a very Harry Potter-esque fairy tale life. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Can we see a duel between these wizards?
No.
The dark arts versus you Cam, you just like no.
Me personally, I think a battle between the one who shall remain nameless and like a babyface will be a more interesting battle, given the fact that they both have incredible catalogs, have writing credits out the wazoo. I mean, you figure both of them have written for well over 300 hits or 300 songs and stuff. So I think that will be an interesting battle. But if y'all have ever tuned in or watched a versus, in the way that they do it, both individual. Now, again, this is if Mike was still around. Rest in peace, of course. But if he was still around, and they both had that stage presence, nobody would even know that the one who shall remain nameless was there. Like, that individual would probably be in the front row watching as Mike perform. Let's be real. So, like, again, the only person that I can see going up against Mike is a person who had equal stage presence, who can control and command the crowd, and that would be Prince. Like, I feel like Prince is the only one that would give Mike a run for his money, or even possibly be able to best Mike because of the live instrumentation portion of his performance. Like, he would have the band, the Revolution on stage. He will be playing everything. Like, that is a beautiful performance.
And we watch Diamond and Pearl play with him.
Listen, it would be crazy. It would be absolutely crazy. But yes and no. I still don't think, even with his writing credits, even with his catalog, even with the music that we do still listen to, I don't care what any of y'all say. Y'all can try to look me in my eyes and say y'all don't listen.
We know you listen. We know you listen. We know you listen.
Like, so, but yeah, that's
we know you listen.
That's my stance on it.
All right. My man, my homeboy Wit said nope. Now he's a producer himself, and he definitely knows music. So I'll take his vote too. All right. So B Randan, we coming to you, my brother. What do you think? You think the vote? Damn, Brandon's just like, he's just like, don't even bother to ask me. You already know what it is. The Voldemort of music
been on all night.
You're right. The Voldemort of music is not standing up to the Harry Potter of soul. Okay, so go ahead, Brandon. What you think?
Man, listen, bro. I don't even know why this is even. Like I said, I don't know, man. MJ is, like I said, I don't even really know much Prince. Like,
did you just say you don't know much Prince?
Listen to me. I've heard songs, you know what I'm saying? But like, Michael Jackson was played everywhere, in airports, in restaurants, in everything. Like, Prince, yes, he was still doing the same things, but like no one compares, man. Like that's the first music I've known.
I just want you to know that Nothing Compares is a Prince song, and you failed.
That's what it is. I didn't know that.
I know. That's why I'm saying. I thought it was fun that you didn't know, but you said Nothing Compares, and it's technically a Prince song that was covered by Sinead O'Connor.
Y'all thinking Prince? Y'all think Prince got a chance?
No, I definitely
think he has a chance. Absolutely.
Here's the thing, B.
Again,
here's the thing, B. If you're saying you didn't listen to Prince, right, and Prince is kind of before your time,
Prince is not my cup of tea, bro. I'm just.
And that's fine because you didn't like, you didn't like ruffled shirts and stuff like that.
It's not even a ruffled shirt.
It's not the ruffled shirt.
I'm not a big fan of that
You didn't like his falsetto. You ain't like how he
No,
go.
I don't.
He's trying to find the proper way to say it without being
I can do it.
offensive.
I can do it. I can do it. Okay. Okay.
Can't
So
no
you
man
like
get that high
that? Nah.
unless it's him, bro.
You don't
Like,
listen to
it is
Maxwell?
what it is.
You don't listen to Maxwell?
I like Maxwell, but it's
Maxwell literally can
I
hit
like
the same
Maxwell.
falsetto.
Nah,
It's
it-
fire.
no,
What are you talking about?
no. It's
Hold
not
up,
the
man.
same.
Hold up, man.
I don't
Hold up,
think it's the
man.
same.
All right, listen. Hey, it's okay. This is a safe place. This man is allowed to say he is not a Prince fan and that nobody can stand up to Michael Jackson. So that's your opinion. Michael's the king. Nobody can touch him. All right, we're gonna come to you, Rome, who is on mute.
All right.
So you,
Got my-
Mario, what are we doing?
I got my extra life.
He just got his extra life.
I got my extra life.
That was the coin sound effect. That was not even extra bad.
Don't worry, I got my extra life. You know what I meant,
What are we
though.
doing?
You know what I meant.
What? No.
He said he back in the game. He said he back in the game. I'm back in the game. Oh damn! All right, B. Apparently, you were supposed to go listen to Prince on Kids Pop. I don't recommend it. I don't think it has the same effect as the
But I
real.
will be sending you the Purple Rain album list too later.
It is
Yeah,
definitely
that's
some good stuff.
Yeah, I listen to that. But carry on.
He's like, I will have none of this. All right.
Right.
So Rome.
All right,
Rome,
two-
look. Good.
all right, now, Brandon, I know you were saying like God shouldn't get that high, but then you got to think about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Philip Bailey can hit them same high notes.
I'm just saying, hypothetical.
Ron
I'm
Isley
not,
can
I know there's a lot more people who can do it, but I'm just saying the way he does it, I'm not a fan of it.
Just don't
Him-
watch. Just
this-
listen to the music.
this
Don't watch.
man-
Listen.
This man in particular, when he hit the notes, when he Like, okay, that's-
Yeah, your voice cut all the way
Right.
out.
exactly, because that's how Brandon is feeling. He's like, when he hit the notes. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing for me, man. Like he got
Right.
some good songs. Don't get me wrong. It's just his voice,
Name
man. I
3.
don't know.
No, he said he didn't listen to him, and we ain't about to force this man. To,
I can't.
He ain't
There's
gotta
some name
defend
three
his-
I can't. Like,
listen, this B, you ain't got to defend your disdain for Prince. Okay, everybody don't like everything. It's fine. I'm
I
not
don't have
necessarily.
nothing against Prince. He's just
Yeah,
not
you do.
right.
You don't like his voice. You just said it.
You did.
You use specific verbs that said that you did not like certain things, which is how you can say, I tried to get you out of that, but you doubled
Yourself right
down
back in it.
when you said you didn't like his voice when he hit certain
I
notes.
don't care for it. I don't.
You don't like his voice.
It's
Okay.
I can't do it. Can't do it.
All right, there's nothing wrong with it, and I think it's okay that you don't like Prince. I just know that our viewers have now dropped from 5 to 2. But
Well, hopefully they drop the 0, 'cause listen,
No,
Damn.
no, we
Like,
do not
we don't
want
want
to drop the
0.
0. We do not want that.
not
Never.
because of
Never
not because
say
your
that.
hate for Prince,
because of Prince.
because of your hate for Prince. Just be
Because of
neutral,
my hate
okay?
for Prince.
Yeah, your hate because you
Your hate.
don't want to hate him. The rest of it's
I don't-
okay.
I don't
I'm just
hate
playing.
Prince.
I'm just playing. We just thinking with you because you actually let me. All right. So Rome. We already know that your answer is that the person that you really think could go up against Michael Jackson is Sade. I think that's what you said, right? You secretly
There's
tell
Sade.
me that Sade could take out Michael Jackson. No?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I didn't agree.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so and ladies and gentlemen, my vote is that Michael Jackson is untouchable. Prince is a pretty good runner-up to take him on as far as the overall catalog, but there's the reason why the man has the name the King of Pop, and the reason why the dude is he who shall not be named. Even though they may have had similar circumstances and love for music, they did not end in the same manners. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and not harp on terrible things, and we're gonna jump into our next segment, which I think is gonna be really fun because we're gonna kind of draw back and think about the people we are today and what we wish we knew back in the day. Something that you guys, because like this is us getting to know each other a little bit, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and dive in. Like, is there something that you really wish that you knew when you were younger that you know now? Like if you could go back in time and meet young you at whatever age you choose and say whisper in your ear something that would prepare you for the future, what do you think you would tell yourself? And I'm gonna come to you, Rome, first.
The Mega Millions numbers.
This nigga.
Nah. All right. So if I could go back in time and tell myself something, I would tell myself that everything is going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Everything comes in time. You don't have to rush things. I would tell myself to make sure you follow your dreams completely. And let the naysayers be the naysayers. And yeah, just block out the negativity.
Okay. Let the naysayers be the naysayers and block out negativity. I like that. I like that. All right. My man Witt would say he'd give himself a list of his exes and avoided them. See, that's what I thought that we would be talking about. So that's a wonderful example of how you could really help yourself in the future. Okay? Like, some stuff that you learned about and like avoid Sheila. Okay, that's what I thought he was gonna say. Like, don't cook with paprika in this particular dish. I thought maybe you would have said something like that, but you got really general and like non-specific. Like you ain't want to tell yourself something special like that.
I mean, he did technically start by saying the Mega Millions.
Yeah, but like
the numbers.
Yeah, but we know how the future works. Like, or if you would have told yourself that number, you probably would have messed something up and told that number too earlier. You know what I'm saying? And gave it away and then got killed for it. So we don't need that part. We need you to teach yourself something that actually you learn as a man you are today to make yourself better. Because I think Witt's list is probably gonna save his heart. He'd probably be a better lover and a more open man.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean,
I can agree with that. I think Witt is
just because
Witt is a little closed off. It's okay.
Oh, I ain't even talking about I'm talking about just the whole protecting your heart aspect. Like, unfortunately, you have to go through those feelings. Yeah, you have to go through those experiences to make your heart what it is now. Like, it won't always change you. Those experiences and things won't always change you if you stay.
I'm not going to. I can agree with that, but I'm not going to agree with it because I want to be petty like Witt, and I just want to toss everything away and just not have no anxiety or depressions like my man said. He's like, these chicks will never hurt me. Now you talking about these new possible chicks? I ain't worried about them, okay? Because I ain't experienced that. I experienced these shell tops, and I don't want to share these problems.
Would you care to explain what a shell top is?
And I don't want to talk about that. All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna go ahead and move forward. All right, Brandon, what is something that you think that you would be able to whisper to the younger version of you, and when? I mean, if you have the details, if like you like, I wish I went back when I was like 5 and I told myself something or something like that. Like, what do you think you wish you would have known when you were younger?
I wish I would have known how to say no.
Okay. All right, dig in. Let me hear more about that.
It seems like, throughout life, I've always been a reliable person. And, I feel like sometimes people gravitate towards your personality because they know what kind of person you are. And most of the time I would say like, I don't really want to do certain things that people say or help people with certain things, but because of the kind of heart that I have, I say yeah. But those same people sometimes, you know what I'm saying? They, let me ask for help, let you ask for help, and it's, oh, I can't do it right now. They know how to say no, but I didn't know how to say no.
Yeah. Saying no is very powerful. That's definitely a good thing. And if you would have learned that younger, you probably would have set some boundaries that would have probably saved you from a lot of heartache and pain for people. So I definitely agree with that. That's a good one. DeWitt said that you probably should have listened to Prince when you was younger. So that probably would have saved you a lot of heartache and pain too. So good one on you, Witt. I like that. Cam, we're gonna come to you. what is something that you wish you would have learned when you were younger?
For me, kind of in the same vein as the other two. For me, is loyalty is more important than respect. And I say that because to me, if somebody is loyal, I'm a very loyal person, as everybody knows, like extremely loyal to a fault, even some would say. But like, if somebody else is loyal to you, that automatically means and warrants a certain level of respect, rather than chasing just the respect itself. I would say, follow it and stick with those that are also loyal to you, just as loyal to you as you are them, not those that you feel like respect you, because at the end of the day, they really don't. Like, so.
Okay. No, I definitely can agree with that. Yeah, no, that and I know you, so I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know exactly how you feel about that. For me, I think the thing that so my man Witt said, you say no now, Brandon. B, you say no now, right?
I say hell to the no now.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you should have seen us trying to. Hey, the funny thing is, y'all, we try to get him on the podcast, and it just started with no, so it's okay. He's really knowed up. He has his nose in check. He knows how to say no now. Okay. For me, I think the thing that I would have went back and told my younger self, I probably would have went back and saw myself when I was about 5 or 6, and I would have told myself that it's okay to. It's okay not to be number one, because you can be number one to yourself. If you put yourself as number one, you don't have to worry about other people caring about you being good or excellent. Because as a middle child, something that I really strive for was the appreciation and accolades for my accomplishments. And like, I worked really hard to be noticed as a middle child. And I did grow up with middle child syndrome. So I felt like I didn't get validated in a lot of areas where I excelled over other people. And, if I would have known then that, I didn't need anybody's validation but my own. Oh man, like, I'm a confident person now. Like, and I don't think it hindered me as much as it taught me different lessons. I probably would be a lot more confident, make more confident decisions at an earlier age and be more, that would have been more impactful in my life. I would have more courage to do more things. I might not be doing this at 40 something now. I would have been doing this at 20 something, because I would have been a lot more vocal and stronger minded to execute. So I definitely agree that there's a lot of opportunity for us to take some of the things that we've learned now and apply it to who we could have been, right? And I'll go ahead and add an additional question to that and say, like, okay, if you could take something from now and deliver it to your younger self, what would it be?
Those lottery numbers that Witt was that Roland was talking about right before that hit.
All right. So we got some lottery numbers. All right, what you got, Ro? You got some lottery numbers too?
Yeah. That was my original plan anyway.
Okay, so lottery numbers. All right, B. What about you? What you delivering?
I'm delivering myself a box of condoms, man. Because obviously, listen, man.
You didn't learn.
I didn't learn, obviously.
Okay, B. You know this makes me ask a question. Like, you got a bunch of?
I got one, but with that one,
that's still not.
I would have delivered them right there that day.
Okay, you stupid.
Oh, yeah, I can't give up my babies. I love my babies too much.
So you would have delivered yourself up a box.
I don't like them, but I love them too much.
I love them. I love him to death. It's not him.
Okay. All right.
So then that goes back to the Witt aspect.
Okay. Right. Did you say no? Okay, now I'm just playing. All right. So he going. No. Apparently you said yes.
He definitely said yes.
Right.
There was no on that.
There was no there. Yes okay.
To everything.
No, he didn't say no.
Said no.
He just said no. Don't stop.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to put him back in the corner.
Now.
I got you. No, that's funny. So no, that's funny. Oh my god, you stupid, y'all stupid. I think for myself, I probably would have delivered the day that the GameStop trade thing went to be like, buy GameStop trade on this day. Like, I would have made all the money with the GameStop.
As former employees,
Yeah, you already know, bro. You already know.
I'm right there with you. I feel you.
We would have went in. Listen, if I'd have told myself that when I worked at GameStop, I'd have been like, listen. I know that eventually I'm going to work at a company that's going to be like way outside of GameStop. But let me get a whole bunch of GameStop stock from working for the company, and wait for this day in particular and sell all my stock. Like,
why didn't we think about that,
man, bro? I mean,
the company was
I had some stock early, but like I didn't have it like that. But yes, I would go deliver myself the date and the details about the GameStop trade and be all in, because that was something I was into. And then I probably would have built my arcade, you know what I'm saying, and my little dream restaurant and store and all of that stuff, because I'd had the money to do it. So all right. So we all have now had fun with looking back in the past and telling our young selves what our old asses would have had time to learn. So what I want to do is go ahead into our final thoughts, because it's about that time. I want to get thoughts from everybody so we can go ahead and wrap up. So B, I'm gonna come to you. What's your final thoughts? Definitely on I know your top three. I like your top three, bro. You had a good top three. And then I know you're not a Taylor Swift fan, and it's okay. I'll just send somebody to come see it later. And you might need to listen to some Prince at some point. Cam got you on that. But what's your final thoughts, bro?
My final thoughts is I'm not listening. No, I'm just kidding. But I've listened to Prince, all right? I've listened to Prince. I have no. Prince is a good artist. I will say that. But I'm not a fan of Prince. I'm just not a fan, man. It is what it is. We all have our preferences, our differences, and Prince is just not on my playlist.
Okay. That's it. Our final thoughts, no Prince. All right, there it is.
It was such a struggle for him to get through that too. You see it all up in the shoulders and all that. Like, it was a struggle.
He was like, man, all right, Prince is okay. All right, man. Prince is all right. Like, if I got to, if I got to be all right, Prince is all right. I got you. All right, Cam, I'm gonna come to you. Your final thoughts, brother.
So Topanga, number one. Just go those out there. I don't care who watching. Topanga, number one. Finding everybody in these comments right now or whoever watching the stream. Mike can't be touched. Going back to that. I don't think we will ever see a bigger artist than what Mike was. He would have people, the state, the country, whatever, lined up outside, mobbing the streets to see just him on the balcony. I don't think we will ever see anything to that magnitude. The Super Bowl performance, he came out, stood on stage, looked one direction for 3 minutes, ain't say a single word, turned his head, looked the other direction for another 3 minutes, had everybody screaming the entire time. So we will never see nothing like that again. I agree. As far as just kind of going back to, the times when we were younger, there's a ton of stuff that I would legit go back and say, and tell myself to guide myself down a better path than what I'm currently traveling. Not saying that what I'm traveling is bad or anything like that, but there are definitely areas that could be improved upon, and certain changes that could be made and implemented if I did and was afforded the opportunity to go back and talk to my younger self in some capacity. So
nice. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my the sign offs for everything and lay everything out, because Rome only does the last final thought. He's our resident Russell Simmons, so he lays it out at the end. So you have been tuning in to the podcast About Nothing. Thank you so much for tuning in. for commenting. Please like, share. Check us out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We want your support. We will have merch and everything coming out there. So again, this has been the podcast about nothing. On Sunday, we have the Easy Monday Motivations with me, CT, and Johnny, my liege, at 8:00 tomorrow. On Mondays, every Monday, we get it in because every day is Friday. And then on Tuesday, we got the Coffee Couch with my homegirl, Siobhan, at 7. Go get your spiritual healing. Go get that good feeling. She got it for you. On Wednesday, if you're in the mood for food, you got Food Talks, the Food Cast with me and your homeboy, Rome the Chef. We're going to play with some fun features this week because the food is always the mood that we are in because we foodies, all right? On top of the fact that we really be chopping it up. Looking forward to that. Then on Thursday, we do have Just Clowning with my homeboy, C Mello. I don't know what guests we're going to have, but C Mello, the clean fellow, the People's Champion, is going to be there to keep you guys laughing and clapping. On Friday, we have the Way Past Cool Nerdcast with my homeboy Lex G and Cam, and they do the dang thing because they touching on the things that made us who we are and going back and traveling to the fun things that started in our childhood, youth, and the things that really built the culture that we look forward to today. When you talk about the Marvel movies and stuff that we watching and all this stuff that's like pop culture, like that, those are the things that we enjoyed as kids. So it's really cool to look back at where the things come from that we watch and happen today. So again, always tune in, always participate, always tap in, share, like, comment, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to the homeboy, the godfather of the T-Pan Network, Chef Rome. Send us home.
I do have one thing to say. Let's go prayers to those in Palestine, what's happening in Gaza, Israel. Prayers to those people and all that is lost. Inna Allahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, which simply is translated into, I'm sorry, lost train of thought, but it's simply translated to God's people we all will return. Thank you all. Good night and God bless.
God bless.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Have a good one. All right. Tune in. See you on the next one. Peace.